Today we are going to discuss about types of images and how to measure object and image distances. So to know about different types of images and object and image distances, we have to do one lab activity. So to do this lab activity, we need some materials. So what are the required materials? So here we have to take one V-shaped stand, and one concave mirror, and next one paper screen, and next a candle. So all these should be kept like this on a meter scale or on a measuring tape. So to do this lab activity, what are the required materials? Once again I will say. So number 1, V stand, and number 2, concave mirror, and next paper, or it is called as paper screen, and next candle. And all these should be kept on a meter scale or a measuring tape. So these are the required materials, and all these should be kept like this in order. First V stand, and next paper screen, and next candle. Here you should have to take one precaution, that is so this flame of the candle should be above this axis. So you have to keep the candle like this only. And next, first how can we do this lab activity? So first you keep a candle at a distance of 10 centimeters from this mirror. So this is called object distance. So what is mean by object distance and image distance? First we have to know these two. Object distance means the distance between mirror to object. This is called as object distance. Mirror to object is called object distance, and object distance is denoted by the letter U. And what is mean by image distance? That is the distance between mirror to image, that is called as image distance, and image distance is denoted by the letter V. Once again, object distance means distance between mirror to object, and image distance means distance between mirror to image. So object distance is denoted by the letter U, but image distance is denoted by the letter V. So next, so what did I say? First, in first step, you have to keep the candle at a distance of 10 centimeters from the mirror. So object distance, in first step, you have to keep the object distance as 10 centimeters. Then you have to adjust this paper or paper screen till you get the perfect image on the paper. You have to adjust the position of the paper till you get the image of this flame. Then you have to measure the distance between mirror to image. So this distance between mirror to image is called as image distance. So then note down that image distance value here. That means we are measuring the image distance for a given object distance. Okay, so next you have to keep this candle at a distance of 20 centimeters from the mirror. So now what is object distance? So from here to here, in second step, 20 centimeters. So now object distance is 20 centimeters. Then once again you have to adjust this paper screen until you get the perfect image. Then measure this distance. What is this distance? Distance between mirror and image is image distance, and note down that distance here. Okay, so for 20 centimeters object distance, we are measuring the image distance also. Okay, like this you have to repeat the same activity for object distance 30 centimeters, for 40 centimeters, for 50 centimeters, for 60 centimeters, for 70 centimeters, and for 80 centimeters, like this. That means you have to repeat the activity from 10 centimeters to 80 centimeters. What is this 10 centimeters to 80 centimeters? That is object distance. That means you have to keep this candle. So here candle is acting as object. That means you have to keep the object at different positions. So for different object positions, you have to measure the image distance value. So for different object distances, you have to measure the different image distance values. Okay, so like this we have to do this activity. Next, so you have to analyze the types of images. So for some distances, you may get the enlarged image or magnified image. And what is mean by enlarged or magnified image? If image size is greater than the real object, then that image is called as enlarged image. If image size is smaller than the real object, then that image is called as diminished image. Then have to analyze the image once again. Is it inverted image or is it erect image? Inverted image means if image will appear in reverse position, then that image is called as inverted image. For example, if image will appear as it is, then that type of image is called as erect image. So like that you have to analyze this image of the flame, image of the object. Okay, and then you can rearrange this table. You can rearrange this table like this also. That means you know the focal length of this given concave mirror. So if you know the focal length of the given concave mirror, then you can identify the center of curvature also. So we have a formula, that is radius of curvature r equals to 2f. For example, if you know the radius, if you know the focus value, for example, focal length of this concave mirror is 20 centimeters, then 2 into 20 equals to 40 centimeters. So that is the 40 centimeters is the position of the center of curvature. Okay, so like this you can rearrange this table. So in this format also. First, how can we rearrange this table, sir? First, position of the candle. Position of the candle means here candle is acting as object. So position of the object. Next, position of the image. Okay. Next, is it inverted or is it enlarged or diminished image? Next, is it inverted or erect image? Next, is it real or virtual image? So I will explain these three couples of images later. Now remember, E stands for enlarged, diminished, inverted, erect, real and virtual. So now we are rearranging this table, first table, into like this second table. Okay, what is the first position of the candle? For example, if focal length value is 20 centimeters, let us assume, then first 10 centimeters means, so then object will be between mirror and focus, less than 20 centimeters. 10 means less than 20 centimeters. Then 20 centimeters means position of the object is at focus at 20 centimeters. Next, 30 means, that is 30 means in between 20 and 40. So 20 is focus and C center of curvature means 40. So third point, 30 centimeters means it will be lie in between 20 centimeters and 40 centimeters. That is third position is between F and C. And next, fourth 40 centimeters means that is at C. Okay. Next, fifth position is 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters means that is greater than 40 centimeters, that is beyond C. So like this we can rearrange this first table into second table like this. So between mirror and focus, so at focus, between focus and center of curvature, and at center of curvature, and beyond center of curvature. Then so you can identify the position of image also. So will it lie in between mirror and focus, or at focus, or in between focus and center of curvature, or at center of curvature, or beyond center of curvature. So you can write the position of image also here. Then by observing the image, you have to identify, is it enlarged or diminished, is it erect or inverted or erect, is it real or virtual. So like this you can identify you can analyze the type of image also. So like this we can do this lab activity. So by doing this lab activity, so we can identify the different types of images, and we can measure the object and image distances values. So what is mean by object and image distance values? Once again, so distance between mirror to object, that is object distance, and that is denoted by the letter U. And next, distance between mirror to image, that is denoted by the letter V, that is called image distance. So like this we can measure from here to here, that is object distance value, and from here to here, that is image distance value. So we can measure U and V values. So then, so what is mean by how can we classify the images? So we have three pairs of images. What are they, sir? Number one, enlarged, diminished. Second pair, inverted, erect. And third couple, real, virtual. Okay, so these are the three pairs of images. 3 2s are 6 types of images we have. So what is mean by enlarged? We can call it as magnified also. Enlarged or magnified. Enlarged image means if image will appear greater in size than the real object, then that image is called as enlarged image. Diminished means if image will appear lesser in size than the real object, that is called as diminished image. Next, inverted means if image will appear like this in reverse position, then that such type of image is called as inverted. Next, erect means if image will appear as it is position, that type of image is called as erect image. Next, what is mean by real image and virtual image? Real image means if we catch the image on screen, then that image is called as real image. If we cannot catch the image on screen, then that image is called as virtual images. So like this we can discuss the three pairs of images. 3 2s are 6 different types of images.